it is currently indeed a fact that I am super tired and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. But today, since we haven't done one of these in a long time, in fact, I think we've only done it like once, but today we're going to be finding out what anime hair color I would have and all that good stuff. Alright. So I like anime and maybe I'll be doing the opinions of some of my friends. So, okay, let's go. Firstly, which one of these personality traits applies to you the most? Opinionated. I speak my mind. Right. However, you are also my am I bad tempered or cruel? Alright. Pick the statement that applies to you the most. Alright. I'm selfless. Oh yeah, I'm charismatic. Alright. What role would you have in an anime? Ooh, what? Is that a question that you're personally asking me? Or just like what you think I would be? Because, like, everyone would want to be the main character with an exclamation point. Um, I like the childhood friend, I don't know why. Alright, let's say you're the main character of this anime, what kind of. Okay. I feel like. No, dang it. I don't know. Mysterious guy. Interesting kind, I guess. Alright, now let's say you're the antagonist. What kind of villain would you be? You would. Oh god, I've always had like fantasies like being villains like Voss from Far Cry 3. I just want to be him, just like screaming the definition of insanity. If I ever told you the definition, okay, all right, yeah, probably suck at me. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably be an over emotional psycho who may or may not fight out of hatred. I feel like that'd be me if I were to be the villain in anything. How do you behave around friends? Oh god. Yeah, pretty immaturely. Oh, oh, that hurts my feelings because everyone at school calls me a ginger. My hair's brown. If I were in an anime, I'd like wipe the freckles on my face, and that's how I'd make my animation self. So I wouldn't get that kind of insult. Alright, so who should I do in the next one? Alright, I'll do my friend Sophie. We'll test her out. Alright, back to the first question. Alright. Which one of these? Alright, we're doing this for Sophie, like whatever I think Sophie would answer to. We're gonna test out a couple of my friends, either if you know them or you don't know them. So Sophie is the really cheerful, pretty type person that's just really active and all that stuff. So, alright. Firstly, which one of these personality traits applies to you the most? You are. What is she? Sophie, if you're watching them. No. Okay. I'd say that she's very self-reliant. You're also the Shots fired. Um, uh, I'm just gonna say that you're easily jealous. I don't know. Alright, pick the statement that applies to you the most. You're definitely an optimist. Very easygoing and mysterious. You're an optimist. What role would you have in an anime? Supporting character, the protagonist's crazy friend. Oh, I'm like reading through this like it was my first time doing it again. I hope that I'm speaking loud enough for this to be. I'll make sure that I'm talking loud enough. But, yeah. Alright, let's get back in there. Oh, why do I feel like you'd be the love interest? I don't know. Sophie, like, I can't apply any of these other ones to you. I don't know why. Like, some of them, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick that and move on and avoid that question like the plague. Let's say you're the main character. Okay, cheerful kind, I guess. Alright, now let's say you're the antagonist. What kind of villain would you be? You would? I can't picture Sophie as a villain. It's weird. I'm gonna go with the I don't know option. What? I don't know. My emotional level would probably be normal for the most part. I don't know. If you think you can answer it better, Sophie, then message me and I'll redo the whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. Alright. What time are we at, actually? How do you behave around friends? It is a better option. I spy on you. Pink. I've read that pink is very feminine, so that makes sense. Femininity. Sophie's a guy, if not. Shots fired up in here. Alright, moving on. Up next is my best friend, Brandon. You guys have never met him. Maybe I'll take him on the channel sometimes. He's pretty fun to have around. Brandon is kind of the reckless, kind of, type guy. He's really just kind of sort of douchey in his own way, but he's cool at the same time. It's weird. Alright, firstly, which one of these personality traits applies to you the most? Brandon's a bit. That was the next question. Yeah, I'd also say that Brandon's strong-willed, and I was about to say cruel, like in the last one. Okay. He's charismatic, I guess. I don't know. Alright, oh yeah. Supporting character, the protagonist created. I don't know. He's that weirdo that people like it? No. You gotta like see this video and like hunt me down with like razor blades and lemon juice. My best friend beats me. Alright. Tired. Feel like you'd be the anti-hero, Brandon. I didn't know that option was there. Let's say you're the main character of this anime. What kind of protagonist would you be? I brain farted. I think Brandon would be pretty chaotic if he were the protagonist of a terrible world like most animes. Alright, now let's say you're the antagonist. What kind of villain would you be? You would probably be creepy and appear emotionless, yeah. Kind of like Vicious from Cowboy Bebop or one of those other guys. How do you behave around friends? I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna look stupid, but worth. Hang on. I'm tired, so I can do whatever I want. 1 second. He looks a little bit dumb. Don't worry, guys. Alright, Brandon, I'd say, talks a lot. Oh. These characters are a lot like characters with blue hair, but are a lot stranger. They usually appear emotionless, but are strong-willed, dignified, and humble. These characters also seem to have a strange inhuman essence. So, wow. The thing is, it actually well describes Brandon. Alright, I think we'll do one more and then we'll call it a day. So now I got my friend Zach. He's been on this channel before. Check out the video in my channel. Anyway, Zach's more of the goofy, just kind of mess around, doesn't take anything seriously type guy. That's Zach. Alright. Firstly, which one of these personality traits is problem solving? I'm gonna cut around this a little bit, actually. I want. I have plenty of time. Screw it. Alright. I don't know. I think Zach is very loyal. However, Zach is also very something. Zach's pretty predictable. Same joke every day. Yeah, I'm calling you out, bruh. Alright. Pick the statement that applies to you the most. Alright, some people don't feel comfortable near me. He doesn't really think anything through before going in. Just being honest. You're smart, I guess. Alright. I think Zach would be the protagonist's crazy companion. Right. Let's see how the main. Ooh, what would Zach be? Cheerful, kind, mysterious. Zach would be motivated. Motivated? Sure. Alright, now let's say you're the antagonist. What kind of villain would you be? You would. Sorry. You probably suck. Alright, just like me, Zach acts pretty immaturely. And Zach would have orange hair. Okay. Well, that's gonna go. Ooh, I think I know what I should do. I should like paint us all in like an epic anime picture and make it all sugoi and awesome. Alright. Well, here it is. I'm gonna be honest, that is not Zach's hairstyle with the freaking orange-headed retard, and over at the very right, that is not at all Brandon's hairstyle at all, or what he looks like. It's just that my mouse sucks and this paint option is terrible. I hope you enjoyed this and stay wet.